Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In today's class we will discuss what are the instructions we have to follow during the engineering drawing exam, as well as we will discuss what are the instruments we are using in engineering drawing and what type of pencils we are using during the engineering drawing. Let us discuss one by one. First, let us take the instructions. For example, let us take in the given question paper, out of 5 questions you have to answer any 4. Okay, they will give the sheet also. So these 4 questions we have to do in the given sheet. Okay, so here one diagram, here one diagram, here one, here one. So for doing it, first we have to decide in 4 what the first problem we can do. Okay, let us take, for example, we can do the second question. Okay, for writing the question number, first you have to construct one small circle by using compass. At the middle you have to write 2. Okay, second question is doing the ellipse by using the eccentricity method. Let us think like that. So in engineering drawing as well as in drawing exam, so no need to write the question, just write the question number. After that do the answer, do the diagram. Okay, after writing the question number you have to start the diagram. Don't start the diagram at this corner. Okay, because as we know, if in example if you want to construct ellipse, okay, it will get one line here, inclined line. So if you are starting the ellipse here, that line will go out of the sheet. That's why give some space here and do the diagram after that space. Okay, so this is the first instruction. You have to decide the place for the given curve. So here in the ellipse, okay, let us assume they are asking tangent and normal also. Let us take, we are getting the tangent here, normal here for this curve. Okay, here directrix, axis as well as ellipse, tangent and normal, these should be in dark color compared to the other lines. Okay, other lines are construction lines. Okay, only these are in dark color. So here you will get the vertical lines, those lines should be in light color compared to this diagram. Okay, after any diagram you have to mark the dimensions, given dimensions correctly. Okay, so let us assume CF distance has given. Do the dimensioning line outside the diagram, don't do here only. Okay, dimensioning line means here we will get the extension line. Okay, here also you will get the extension line, in between you will get the dimensional line. Give the arrows at the middle of the dimensional line, mark the distance. Okay, if it is given CF distance is 50 means you write 50. Here all dimensions in mm, millimeters, so 50 means it is 50 mm, no need to write mm here. Okay, these arrows should be in sharp. Sharp means the arrow should have more length. This length is more compared to this width. It is 3 times more compared to this width. Okay, so you have to don't keep the arrows like this triangle shape, don't fill. Okay, it is not the correct process. Arrows should be lengthy as well as sharp. Okay, let us assume this question has 15 marks. Okay, so for 15 marks question, at least they will keep for the diagram 10 or 12 marks. For perfect diagram they will give 10 marks. For remaining 5 marks they will give for dimensioning. Okay, whatever values have given, you have to mark those values in dimensions. So let us assume eccentricity is given. You have to write E or eccentricity, you have to write 2 by 3. Okay, write all the given dimensions. Dimension will get 5 marks. Okay, so that entire diagram you will get the full marks. So dimensioning part is very important, each and every diagram. Okay, after second question, let us assume we have to do the third question. Write down 3 here. Whatever circle diameter is there, the same size of the circle we have to take here. Okay, so write 3 clearly. After that you do the diagram here. Let us decide this space is sufficient or not for this. Let us assume we have to do the cycloid here. Okay, for cycloid roughly I am doing. Okay, here we will get one circle. Let us take the circle diameter and it should not come inside this second question. Okay, now circle is coming here, the curve will come like this. Okay, cycloidal curve is coming like this, like this. Okay, so in it will take little space but width will be more. Okay, here you have to decide where it will come. Okay, now here in this cycloid you have to do this circle as well as this path. Okay, the circle is moving on the horizontal line and this curve should be in dark color compared to all the lines, construction lines. Okay, what are the construction lines here? We are dividing this circle into 12 divisions. Those parts should be in light color. Okay, just roughly I did here some parts. You have to divide into 12 parts. Okay, and here always remember the given circle and given path and required path should be in dark color compared to other lines. Here also we are getting the lines. Okay, like this. All these lines should be in light color. So remember this and mark the dimensions at the end. As I told, dimensioning will get the 5 marks. Some are keeping 4 marks, some are keeping 5 marks. Okay, dimensioning will get separate marks in the question. So mark the dimensions clearly. Okay, let us take the fourth question here we have to do. Let us take here we have to take the fourth one. Okay, after writing 4, let us take we are doing the line problem. Okay, so here let us take roughly here. For front views we are marking A dash, B dash, C dash like that. Okay, for top views we are marking A. So XY line should be in dark color. Okay, and then here these lines, given lines, okay, these should be in dark color. Given line with angle, some angle. Okay. And these are the projectile lines should be in light color. Here in the top view also the given line should be in dark color. Mark this angle, whatever angle has given. So check my videos how to draw these projections of the line. Okay, just roughly I am doing here for explaining you. Okay, here you do the locus of B point. Here also you do the locus of B point. Whatever radius is there, you have to do an arc here. Let us take this is B dash. Here whatever radius is there, take the same radius here. You will get B. Join A dash, B dash. Join AB. Okay. So do the projectile line which is joining B dash and B. Let us take fourth question we have to do in lines. Okay. You need do the given lines. This is a given line and this is a given line. These should be in dark color. And final projections, that is final front view, final top view also in dark color. Okay. Don't do two times here. Just for getting the clear view I am using like that. Just do in single stroke all the curves as well as lines. Single stroke means you should not do the line 2-3 times on the same. Just do one time. Okay, it is called single stroke. All diagrams should be in single stroke only. Okay, here mark the given dimension and other lines. Okay, these are the projectile lines. These lines should be in light color and this arc should be in light color compared to the main given lines as well as projectile lines. Okay, here also mark all the given dimension. A position will be given. Mark the dimension outside the diagram. Okay, don't mark this side. Mark this position of A. Okay, do the dimensional line. Okay, do every line should be with drafter scale. Keep the sharp arrows. Okay, like this, and mark the dimension. You can mark the dimension here like this. Let us take it is 10 mm. Okay, write the dimension like this. Okay, here also whatever distance has given, you have to do the line, dimensional line like this. Okay, so here let us take this is 15. Just for example I am giving all this. Okay, now after that we have to take the fifth question. Okay, in fifth question also we have to do the circle. Okay, here, so in this circle we have to keep 5. Okay, write clearly and do the fifth question here. First instrument we are using in engineering drawing is drafter. As we know, we are fixing the drafter at the left side top corner and for the drawing board. Okay, fix it properly. Fix the sheet so on the drawing board properly. Drafter has 2 scales. Okay, and 1 angle plate on it. Angles will mark. Use this scale for doing the parallel lines or for taking the inclined lines. Okay, fix the drafter here. Okay, and make it tight, this screw arrangement, and move the scale, you will get the parallel lines. Whatever angle you want, you can fix by using 1 marker on it. This is the first instrument we are using in engineering drawing. After that we have to use proper pencils for doing the drawing. So for neat drawing we have to keep 1 eraser, sharpener for getting the sharp edge of the pencil. We have to use for marking the angles, we have to use a protractor. For doing the bigger arcs and smaller arcs, we have to use 2 types of compass. One is smaller compass, one is bigger compass. And for calculating the values, okay, here we have to calculate 2 pi r length. Okay, take the calci also for the drawing. Okay, without calci it will take a lot of time. For doing the nice curves we can use the French curves also. So by using these curves we can join all the points by using those curves. Okay, and freehand also we can do the drawing. With the practice you can get nice drawings without French curves. Okay, these are the important instruments we have to carry during the drawing. Here one more question so many students are asking, what are the pencils we have to use in engineering drawing? We are using three types of pencils. One is HB pencil, the next pencil is H pencil, the another pencil is 2H pencil. H indicates hardness. Okay, so this hardness is getting more this side. Okay, and H means, as I told, it is hard, so 3H 4H pencils will be available. Okay, like that so many hardness pencils are available. Okay, H is little harder compared to 2H. Okay, so this will give the more, 2 will indicate the more hardness compared to H. 3H is more harder than 2H. Like that hardness is coming this side with this number. Okay, here HB, B means softness. Okay, so this side if you are writing B, 2B, 3B like that, B indicates softness. Okay, so here this is medium or middle we can write. Now in engineering drawing we are using these three pencils. Okay, here we are using these hard pencils for doing the thin lines. Always remember, with hard pencil we are getting thin lines, and the color is also grey color. Okay, for these soft pencils we are getting the thicker line. Okay, thick lines, black color. Okay, here this is a medium. Okay, HB is a medium. So let us take these three pencils where we are using those three pencils, 2H, H and HB. HB pencil is using for doing the outlines. Here whatever main diagram is there, ellipse is a main diagram, it is the outline. And normal and tangent is also with main diagram. Okay, and whatever main diagram is there, it is called the outline. All the outlines are with HB pencil. Okay, and this directrix as well as axis also with HB pencil. And here we are taking the thin lines, and vertical lines will also come like this. All these are thin lines. Okay, thin lines as I told with the 2H pencil. Okay, 2H pencil will give more thin lines compared to H pencil. Okay, these are the construction lines. Construction lines always with 2H. Main outline should be with HB. These should be visible properly. Here three types of lines are there in any diagram. Outline, that is main diagram. Okay, and then construction lines. Okay, these lines are using for constructing this main diagram. And then dimensional line. For this diagram, take the second one. In it also all outer lines should be with HB. What are the outer lines in it? This circle should be visible, this curve should be visible, and this path, normal and tangent should be with HB pencil. And other construction lines, okay, these horizontal lines and the parts we did for the circle, those lines should be with 2H. We are calling those lines are construction lines. And for marking the diameter and this distance, okay, these are the extension lines with 2H only, and this dimensional line should be with H pencil. Okay, with H pencil. And here we have to mark the dimension, whatever this length. Okay, mark that length at the middle of the dimensional line. Keep the sharp arrows. Okay, this dimensional line with the H pencil. Okay, and here extension lines with 2H only. For writing the number here, we have to use the HB pencil. Okay. And here also these projector lines should be construction lines with 2H. And main given lines and required line should be with HB pencil. And for marking the dimensions, this line should be with H. And for writing these numbers, we are using the HB pencil. So that you will get the idea of using these pencils. Whatever darker part is there in the diagram, that is outlines, should be with HB. construction lines with very thin lines with 2H, and dimension line with H pencil. Okay, these are the different types of pencils we are using in engineering drawing.